Hello, my name is Brittany Longden, and my persuasive speech today is on police brutality. I think cops with body cameras are an absolute yes. It is a need in the United States. And the only reason I am saying that today is because the reports show the proof. Do you think that police officers should be wearing cameras at all times? That's your opinion to form. What is it that maybe we're missing about police brutality that is causing so many problems between the community and the force? What is it that we're missing when civilians strike back or when they're outraged by unfair justice served to the police? For example, the Ferguson case was a very touchy subject, and I would be biased if I said any more information on the results of the Ferguson case. But that would be a perfect example as to why it just seems unfair or the justice doesn't fit the crime. I'm reading a quote from the New York Times. This was directly taken from a study began in February 2012, and it will run until this July, and the New York Times was posted in 2013, so July of 2013. The results from the first 12 months of having a body camera on officers were striking. Even with only half of the 54 uniformed patrol officers wearing cameras at any given time, the department all over had an 88% decline in the number of complaints filed against officers, compared to the 12 months before, which was 2012, before the study, to 3 and 24, from 24. Radios police officers also used force nearly 60% less often, just in 25 instances compared to 61. And that was taken directly from the New York Times. I believe that police brutality is an opinionated, formed thing. Not all police officers are bad. Not all police officers can necessarily be good. I have police officers in my family. I've grown up with them, and I can see both sides of the fence. The next topic to bring up is privacy. Should they have it or should they not have it? I say they shouldn't have it. I believe that no officer should have the privacy when on duty because they have a public service job. They are to uphold the law in our community. Maybe not necessarily protect us as citizens, but they are to uphold the law. Another thing about the Brado study was it was also taken from a police foundation website. And with this police foundation website, they never knew when they were getting a camera. This was randomly done so that there was a control, and not every police officer was given a camera throughout their shift. And when they had it, they would wear it all day, and they were to turn it on when they had pulled over a person or they had responded to a call. The great thing about it is, even when they had turned it off, it still recorded 30 seconds extra of time. That way, if anything was to happen between the officer or the civilian attacking the officer or vice versa, it was all captured for at least 30 seconds. In my opinion, a lot of civilians have died, and a lot of cops have died, fighting between each other. But how many civilians must die, and how many police officers won't be indicted for the things that they've done? I believe that even though it's not their job to protect the citizens, it's their job to not be brutal. On both sides of the fence, I see that the police are not always wrong. And what's great about the cameras are when citizens come in to complain, a commissioner can easily pull up the footage and either prove or disprove their claim. No, he said, she said. No, I have witnesses. There'll never be a problem anymore. In my conclusion, it's to each his own. Everyone is entitled to their opinion 100%. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. I believe what I feel to be true, and I feel it should be taken very seriously. In the United States, there are cops who seek out to punish others, and there are cops seeking out to protect the law. I do have a picture that I'd like to show you as my visual, and it's something that a lot of people know about. This is a photo of a cop getting orders from his commissioner to pepper spray down people peacefully protesting, sitting down. They were asked to leave, and when they did not leave because they were peacefully protesting, they were maced. It was a good thing that they all carried water bottles, and they watered themselves down, and they were well prepared for this to happen. But this is something that I believe is not fair. It's very unjust. This is my persuasive speech on police brutality. Thank you very much for watching.